Hello guys, welcome back again to my class, and this will be your second day after the review. And for today's topic, we'll talk about a degree of comparison. So, in English, adjectives have three types: the normal one, the comparative, and also superlative. If you still have no clue what those three things are, let me give you the easiest example. That word, easy. Easy, the normal form is easy, the comparative form is easier, while the superlative form is easiest. Another example, the word big. Big, comparative, bigger, superlative, biggest. So, you see a pattern there that comparative has an ER ending, easier, bigger, and comparative has an EST ending, easiest, biggest. But it's not as easy as that, because there is another pattern, and that is with an addition of the word more and most. To give you an example, the word beautiful. You cannot use beautifuler and beautifulest. That would be non-English. It's completely broken. What you should do is to add the word more and most to make the comparative form and also the superlative form. So it is beautiful, comparative, more beautiful, superlative, most beautiful. It may seem random at first, but there is actually a rule to why some words needs an ER and EST ending and why some other needs an additional word, more and most, in the beginning, preceding the word that you want to make comparative and superlative. So, let me tell you just the first rule. But there are more than just one, and we'll talk about those more in the class today. But now, the first rule. Words that has one syllable will most likely have an ER and EST ending if you want to make the comparative and superlative form. Big has one syllable, right? Big. That is why the comparative is bigger and biggest. And there is another example. Small. Small become smaller, smallest, because it has one syllable only. Tall, taller, tallest. One syllable. And then words that has three syllables in it, like beautiful, needs a more and a most additional preceding the word. Other than beautiful, maybe like expensive. Expensive has how many syllables? Expensive. Three syllables. That is why you cannot use expensiver and expensivest. You have to use more expensive and most expensive. A different example. Maybe the word accurate. Accurate. Accurate has how many syllables? Accurate. Three syllables. That is why it needs to be more accurate for the comparative and most accurate for the superlative. Three or more syllable word needs a more and a most addition preceding the words. But this doesn't apply to everything. Yeah, this is just a general rule, and there are so many exceptions that you need to know, but we will discuss those things more in the class. And now you might be asking, what about two-syllable words, sir? Two-syllable words, like easy. Yeah, easy, the one that you mentioned in the beginning of the video. Easy has two-syllable words, and you can use easier and easiest. More easy and most easy would be incorrect. But for two-syllable words, it's quite a little bit more complicated than that, because some words that has two syllables needs a more and a most addition too. An example of those two-syllable words that cannot be added an er and es ending is the word boring. Lebih membosankan is not boringer. It is more boring, even though boring has two syllables. Boring. If you say boringer and boringest, people will look at you funny. So say more boring for the comparative and most boring for the superlative. Okay, so those are just a few examples of the myriad of vocabulary we'll learn today in the Google Meet. I'll see you later at 8 p.m. Bye-bye, guys.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not